Mike. Hello, everyone. Welcome back, guys. This is Stock Tiger coming to you today. Asia market. Trong Hang Dao. What a nice name there. Vinny Lee, what is up, man? Hey, 24-hour. I mean, if you want this thing to be a 60 hour, I'm all in. I'm all yours, man. Let's go. Alrighty, everyone. Vinny Lee, Henry, did you buy the Lucid 150? Yes, I did. I was trading Lucid 150 this morning. I was trading this morning, guys. Gringo, what up, Gringo? So I'm still on a 50 minutes chart. Let's just bring it back to the 3 minutes chart for now. I'll start the day trading the Lucid accounts because I would like to quickly get this Lucid accounts to life again. We still have 7 more minutes to go. Really, you're gonna do it until you're fully funded? Don't. I mean, I don't know if that's really necessary. Just, you know, just try to trade safe, and just try to pass. Just try to pass. In like 3-4 days. It doesn't have to be a 1 day, right? Pass a smash. I mean, These are not cheap accounts, you know. Let's just try to protect our capital, you know what I mean? I mean, obviously it's up to you, but I'll leave that in your good hands for sure. But just saying. Alright guys, I am trying to look for some levels. Honestly, we had a nice little push to the upside, right? The New York was non-event. You know, we had a pretty 100 points pullback. And honestly, I kind of feel like we're going to be doing something like this right up here. Maybe a slow little grind to the downside, maybe. You know, like a profit taking, or it could be a slow grind to the downside, whatever it may be. I don't know if we are just gonna keep moving this thing to the upside for tonight, okay? Tomorrow's a different conversation. Tomorrow, I think the New York will probably take it up back again. But I don't know if this market is gonna just, you know, take this, continue to the upside and try to hit that sort of a double top there. I don't know if we are going to do that today. Right, because if we do that, then there's really nothing there for New York to kind of grab this little piece of a pie, because we can't just keep going to the one line, right? We can't just keep going in one line. Some sort of a pullback, maybe try to retest this in that 25,000 range, try to retest this $25,000 range, and then the New York try to recover back up again and try to get that squeeze, maybe, you know, retest the high and squeeze back up into the I don't know, maybe it could be 250, 300. That kind of makes more sense to me than trying to push tonight and then I don't know, the market tanks tomorrow. That's weird. You know, I'm just gonna draw some couple levels here. That's what I'm gonna do today, for today, right? So I'm gonna 3-minute chart now, and then hold on one second, let me just move back to like 1 hour. I want to take a look from a 1 hour standpoint. Let's just take a look at this, guys. We kind of held pretty nicely today, right? We got a nice beautiful bounce. That's like 50% retracement back up again, and we had a doji candle twice. So maybe I'm gonna, let's draw a little level here. I want to, there's one, and this is gonna be in the white line. And then we've got another one here as well. So this is gonna be my range today. Asia market, guys. Asia market range. I'm gonna draw in the yellow line to kind of make it easy for everyone. And just let's just go back to the 15-minute chart as well. We've got 4 more minutes for this Tokyo to open. And I'm kind of thinking, you know, we may play within this range. Right? We got a small little tight range here, between 125 to 91. Okay, so I'm going to be using this to kind of gauge where this market's going to go for today. Now a little bit of okay, so this is where we are. Just gonna move back to the 3-minute chart. All right, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be like, you know what? We pull back here. I'm gonna try and long. We bounce here. I'm gonna try and short. Okay. Channel range, tight range. Let me see if I can actually place an order right now. Oh, I can't do that. Right. What up, back roll? Oh man, SDFU, man, you gotta go. Sorry, man. This trolls does not change, unfortunately. All right, guys, 3 more minutes to go for this market to open now. STFU, man, the guy. You gotta be kidding me, guys. Holy. Gold, I did not take a look at the gold, guys. I am not going to, once again, just let's start the day. We'll start off with the NQ. Let's the gold. I don't know, we are kind of in that top zone, right? I honestly kind of feel like we could consolidate in this range, like do something like this maybe, right? This is what I kind of feel like this gold is gonna do. I don't think there's anything there at the moment with the, as far as the gold is concerned. And coming back to the NQ, I'm on a 3-minute chart again. We'll see where this market go. I did say we're gonna probably be in a channel range between this 125 to 90, guys. One more minute to go for this market to open. I am gonna try and long on a pullback, short on a bounce.
Market is open. Order filled.
All right, guys, I went long. If we get more further pullback here, I am gonna go long, add to my position. I'm trading Lucid Eval 150k. Okay, so I've got 3 orders, limit orders in place at 95, 90, and 85, guys, 5 points apart. And I'm gonna look for a little pullback down and try to bounce back up again. I'm going a little aggressive because this is an eval account and this is 150k account, so I'm gonna have to step in, be a little more aggressive. I tried to do that this morning, but I really couldn't get anything out of this market. So what up, Fiverr Splice Gold? How's it going? Happy Kid, what up, man? Gamego Infinity. Why is your Tradeovate chart is gold is not working? Not sure, man. It depends on what sort of a firm are you using. AD, what up, man? Will Stick, what is going on, everybody? Lone Mills, Vinny Lee, Dan, everybody. Today could have been a better day in the morning, but hey, man, just one of those days. The market was slow. Money Mitch, what is up, man? Born to win in the house. What up, trading fam? There you go. Ho ho ho. All right, so I went long from the 97 right at the open. We are gonna look for a bounce back into the 119, and I'm gonna try and short as we try to get a bounce into the 119. If you get a pullback, then I am gonna be adding. I'm gonna be adding to my short position too. I'll try to take one off the table right in that 108 as well. So give it a try, guys. I try to do better on my Lucid account. I don't know. It was not easy. The problem was I was stuck on my Apex account trade. So the Apex account that I was kind of stuck in did not really give me a chance to trade anything else really, other than just watch myself go down the glut with the Apex account. So what up, Alfred Haywood? Just got your day 5 on your 150k TP. Oh, nice, man. You're gonna have 4 Pro next week? Wow. Man, I wish I can trade the Pro Plus, man. It's kind of getting on my nerve that I can't trade the Pro Plus, unfortunately. It's so much way better, right? End of day drawdown, it's a game changer for me. Hey, our new challenge for October: we will not break any rule, and all the trades will have an sale, no mental stop loss, and more holding, and no more holding red. I don't know. I don't agree with the stop loss though. I don't agree with that. You know me. I love the mental stop much more than SL. And no more holding red. It depends. If you kind of feel like you're never gonna get a bounce, then of course, yeah, you have to say, well, today was a different conversation. Today I just held red all day on my Apex account. It takes 21 days to build a habit. Yeah, it takes a long time, man. You know, it's like I'm starting to lose some accounts. I'm starting to lose my Apex accounts, unfortunately. It's tough. It's tough, everybody. Guys, we're gonna do an Apex account giveaway today. Thank you for your opening strategy, Tiger. I just made $100. I'll be back before Tokyo Open. JV, man, that was nice and easy. $100 right off the bell. Nice, man. Yeah, that's right. You'll get there. You'll get there, Tiger. Oh no, Alfred, I cannot move to Pro Plus, man. I had a chance to do that twice. I just couldn't do it. I cannot go to Pro Plus accounts. I thought I already explained that. Born to win. I don't want to talk to you about my red. You haven't blown any accounts in a few months. Loan milts. Awesome. Yeah, Alfred, man. That kind of really sucks. Maybe I gotta move. Maybe I gotta move to Atlanta, US. Perhaps. Maybe. What do you guys think? I don't know if Ninja Trader got rid of Rhythmic, honestly. It would be profitable to move now, Tiger. Really, I can't move. They cannot move me to live Pro Plus accounts. I had a chance to do that a while ago, but they can't move me. So I gotta stick to my Pro account. And quite honestly, I don't even know for how long they're gonna allow me to trade Pro account. There's a big Korean community in Atlanta. Exactly, man. I know there's a huge community. I heard that Atlanta has a bigger Korean community than LA. You guys know LA is probably the largest Korean community in the US, but move to Puerto Rico so you don't have to pay taxes. I like to stay within the cosmopolitan. Atlanta is too hot in the summer. Go now. Well, I mean, Atlanta's definitely not warmer. It's not hotter than Florida, right? Florida is worse. Maybe NQ is ready to red day kid poker. It could be. I'm still leaning more to the upside here, guys. So I'm gonna try and, well, not lean to the more, but I mean, I already bought at 95. Which is kind of like at a discounted price, with an understanding that we are gonna be in that range bound, right? So I'm gonna try and buy here, sell here, buy here, sell here. This is what I'm gonna plan to do, with an understanding that we are gonna be in that chop zone today. Okay, this is what I plan to do. But if we start to crack underneath this and we try to push it down, and we have a lot of selling pressure step in and take this down, then that's a different conversation. I'm gonna have to cut it loose right here. Okay, and the same thing other way around to the upside. And that's where I'm kind of be going, okay, well, I'm going to cut it loose right here in the 70. I'm giving you a lot of room here, guys. A lot of room for this to play out. You in North or South Florida? So are you on like Top Step account? My Top Step account that I had before, that's blown. I don't have that anymore. Thought you were in Canada. Yes, I'm in Canada. But because I cannot go to live on my pro accounts that we've been trying to, even though I'm eligible, so we're just joking about moving to somewhere else. That's what it is. So we are too far off the day's high. It may chop. The bias is negative. Yeah, the bias is negative, but who knows? Pound, what up, man? Atlanta and Florida would be pretty similar in temperature, really. Atlanta traffic is no joke, though. Oh, really, hey? Pound, where do you live? Fiber Splice Gold. Tiger, I'm out on Texada Island. Was in North Van the other night, and I'll be passing through again next week. What the hell, man? Texada Island? I never heard of Texada Island. Texada Island, North Van. Let's take a look, man. Oh, wow. Beautiful. It's in BC. North Van, right above the... What a beautiful place, man. Look at you, bro. Wow. Man, nice. Nice. Oh, right. I see where it is. It's above Nanaimo, sorry. But that's way up in the north, though. I wonder what the population is on that area. I'd love to be there. Is it nice? Fiber Splice Gold, can you let me know? Atlanta traffic is horrible. I'm not going there now. 100%. I'm done with with Atlanta for sure. I think LA is a pretty nice place still. I saw Take Profit Twitter ad they joining really? Houston, Houston. Houston traffic is even worse. Is there any place on the world? Probably Germany is probably the best country. Three ferries to get there. Wow, you gotta get through 3 ferries, really? There's no direct ferry? Are you serious? You gotta get through 3 ferries to get there? In Japan, you don't need to drive car in Japan. And that's the same thing with Korea too. But that place is pretty awesome, Texada Island. I think we gotta get there. I've gotta get there someday. Pretty soon maybe. But we gotta make sure the internet works because I've gotta trade. I gotta trade. You guys know the drill. 3 ferries pretty wild. Oh man, I don't know if I could do that. You know, I'm just that's tough. And I'm not even sure if the internet is okay. I'm pretty sure you're gonna go through some turbulence with the as far as the network is concerned. Adam Shinkai Shinkansen. Oh, Shinkansen. Okay, yeah, the railway. Man, I can't even pronounce anything right now. What up? What up, yo? What up, man? Ray B in the house, man. What up? Oh my god, guys. Can we just get a payout like straight, like, you know, direct to funded accounts, and then, like, you know, you make some good trade, close your eyes, just get into a trade with 20 mini contracts and try to make some 50K, and then just, you know, withdraw all that money? Is there any firm who does that? It'll be amazing. No consistency rule. Because then what you can do is you can load in 20 accounts and then just try to bank with one. The one's gonna get you like $200,000, and that's gonna pay for all your 20 accounts that you bought. And then all you have to do is one account's gotta like hit it, you know, like 200K. Oh baby. Tick has direct to funded with no consistency. Are you sure about that? Guys, don't forget to smack the like, everybody. If you guys want to support the stream, of course. It's called a personal account. Oh, okay. But you gotta have a lot of money on it. Really? Direct funded accounts with no consistency on Tick Trader? Hold on, everybody. I'm gonna find out. It doesn't say anywhere on the S that I have. Let me just go. That's gonna get pretty wild if that is true. Which I think it is. I trust you, but I'm just Alright guys, I don't know what this market's trying to do. You know, let's have some fun. I mean, obviously you guys were not expecting a massive, right, a move during Asia. It's been horrible. Oh, DTG trading gives one away every stream. Man, how does it do that? How do you do that? They introduced a new account. I know they've got a new platform, which is great. Wow. Okay, so that's a 4 points pullback here. Honestly, I don't even know what this market is trying to do, to be honest, man. I'm kind of getting tired of Asia. I only see 65% off on direct funded accounts. I don't see anything else. Pretty interesting. There is a direct to funded and there is direct to funded plus as well. You really need to wait for the Chinese market to open to trade Asia. They should give a trend until 2 a.m. in the morning. Baby. You found a free trade copier? Really? There you guys, we just broke underneath the VWAP. I'm still gonna hold this, guys. Hold this. I would honestly prefer this to give me a little more pullback here, maybe. Try to add some more and try to get a bounce back up again. But obviously, if it starts to crack underneath that 81, then I probably end up getting stopped out in that 70 zone. That's what I plan to do. It looks like it wants to go down, really. Paris Toby Alpha Futures has 0 accounts. Past the eval in 1 day, 5 days of $200. Max pay on 50K is 1.5. Paris Toby, I think we've got a way better offers than Alpha Futures. I think. Full Tilt Futures, what up, man? What is going on, man? How's your day? Top 40 brands. Yeah, I am long. This link does not work. Alpha is nice, to be honest. Alpha is good. What's the price on a 50K account? But I mean, anyways, I just got too many now. I've got to stick to what I know for now. until I kind of master everything that I've got. So Michael Nagoya, you can just go ahead and type in my code when you get to the elite trader funding. Really doesn't work. Let me just take a look and see what is up with this. Oh yeah, that's right. Thanks for catching that, brother. Yeah, I'm gonna start trading elite trader too, man. I don't know, it just too many accounts. I may have to start copy trading these accounts, guys. Yeah, I kind of feel like I've got to start copy trading. I think. Deal Lorenzo, really? 33,000 from Apex, man. Wow. That's huge. Incredible. That's sick, man. How did you do that? Yeah, I'm sharing the link to Elite Trader again. If you click on that now, I think it should take you to your page, Elite page. I wonder what kind of an offer we have. Let me just take a look. I gotta think about how much it's gonna cost me to activate. You know what I mean? Like that's a little catch we have here. They got master directly funded account too. They've got a directly funded account too, guys. But I think that's pretty expensive too. Expert. All right, so their expert eval, you're paying $16, but then one-time activation fee is $150. Yeah, probably. Or I guess we're getting a little pullback here into 95. Not good. The slow grind to the downside. I'm willing to add to a position here on a pullback into the 90. Oh, their max loss is 5k for the 50k. Michael Nguyen, which perm are you talking about? Halim, what up, Halim, man? Short at 105. Nice, man. That was a pretty quick scalp there for you. We're going down to the low. Get out. You can always get back in. Oh, Michael Nguyen ETF. Yeah, it's pretty. Guys, honestly, I'm looking for. I would honestly prefer for something like this. You know, I'm willing to take a risk here for maybe $1,000 on my listed account. I think I can risk that much. I had a chance of making some good trade today this morning, but man, I was just still stuck with this Apex account. Jeez. You guys saw me get stuck on this Apex account this morning, man. Very annoying. Oh yeah. Let's AB McGee, what up, man? What is the best offer right now? Honestly, it's hard to say. I think the cheapest one you have. I think the cheapest one you have, like you gotta pick. I mean, I'm just gonna be very humbly honest, right? Oh man, guys, 1 second. We are getting a pullback here. One minute, guys. We are getting a pullback here, so maybe down. We are finally getting some sort of a pullback here, guys. So let's see how far we're gonna go. We are RSI 31. We got some sort of a support liquidity here at 83. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, it looks like we want to continue pulling back here. I'm going to look for that support here, 82 to hold. So I'm going to place my limit order down in that area now. This looks like we are going to go down. ETF activation is pretty high.
Order filled.
Is this going to be a pullback day, guys?
Order filled.
All right, guys, I'm gonna pull forward the listed account. I'm gonna look for a reversal back up again, of course. For now, let's I'm gonna stick to four mini contracts. We actually broke underneath a very important key level too. So I maybe we have another minor level of support too, right down in that 72. So let's see if that actually ends up holding. So go to right there, but then I think if we can't hold that, we probably end up flushing all the way down back into the 30s, man. And that's really the New York low. Are we gonna just get back down to the New York low? I don't know, it's hard to say, but let's take a look, guys. Let's see what happens now. I've got 4 contracts here. I kind of feel like, maybe we try to extend it all the way down into the 71 before we get some sort of a bounce. But this could be an all day kind of like a pushback down too, right? Let's not forget that. We could certainly do that, I guess. Man, looks like it wants to flush it down. This is a pretty hard sell-off stepping in here, guys. Is this the related to government shutdown? We talked about this, that there's no this market's not going to sell off even if it's government shutdown. But it looks like we're getting something like that today. We got a huge level of support. We got to hold this zone now. Right here at 78. We've got to hold this, guys, man. ES is tanking pretty hard. Guys, we'll do a giveaway here today. If you guys want to support the stream, please make sure to smack the like, everybody. We are pulling back here, guys, man. Not looking good so far. What a bad tank. I'm down quite a bit, which I obviously I can't believe I'm down on the Asian market. I wasn't down doing New York. I hope this market is not just gonna just tank all the way down.
Order filled. Order filled.
Alright, guys, I will exit this trade in about 63 area. If you get a pullback all the way down there, that's gonna be pretty costly. So right, 62. That's gonna hit my DLL, unfortunately. Pretty sad, but distance to MLL. Is this account trailing drawdown or what the hell? Hold on one second, guys. Why do I have $3,400 drawdown remaining on this account? Maybe not. I mean, if it pulls back all the way down to 62, that's gonna hit my DLL, so it's really no point in doing that for me. So there's no point in having a stop loss there. We really have to get above this now. This is gonna be huge. Right down here.
Order filled.
All right, guys, the moment of truth, guys. This is gonna be huge. If we get a deep pullback here, deep dive down, then I guess we are gonna roll over. On a positive note, we crossed over 80, so we're kind of a little more bullish, kind of bounce, but we'll see. Let's see if we can actually get some couple points move here to the upside. So, oh man, look at that, guys. Holy cappuccino, guys.
Order filled. Order filled.
Oh man. This mochaccino bounce is real, guys. We are getting that bounce. I like that. I want to take one more off the table, guys. Try to see myself back down to 1. And I'm not going to have my SL on there as well. This could have been a pretty nice trade if I was already... if I entered more aggressively in that 75, I guess, right? But of course, we're never going to find the bottom. Right? Zen25, you saved the account. Absolutely, sir. I always save my accounts. It's my accounts, everybody. I save my accounts every day. Michael Nguyen, you're long. Thank you, man. Thank you for saving. ST on the VWAP rejection here, 91. I don't know if this is gonna be a rejection. I kind of like a long setup idea. I'm just gonna hold this. Maybe you get a little bounce off the VWAP here too. I'm gonna look for a reversal back up again, or do we get a rejection and just maybe roll over down? Yeah, so it's gonna be hard. We gotta get like there's a lot of level of resistance here. Starting off with the VWAP. And then we got a pivot here as well, 97, right? Every time we try to kiss the area, we got rejection of that level, rejection there. And let's see if we get a rejection there as well right now. Gonna get pretty interesting, enticing. All right, guys, I am gonna take my profit off, one off right now. I think it's gonna hit my DL. Sorry, my SL. Sorry, my TP. I think it's gonna keep moving, guys. I like it to the upside. I'm gonna hold it till 95, 1, and then leave 1 as a runner all the way back up again. What is up, brother? What is going, man? Let's get filthy rich tonight. I don't know if that's gonna happen. Man. Oh, what a scramble. What a scramble. Great to see y'all back again, guys. I hope y'all having a great night. What a nice bounce. Am I gonna be able to pass this tonight? I don't know. I don't think that's doable. I don't think so. That's doable right now. But I'm looking for a little bit of a bounce though. Back here. Let's see. 94, my TP, my first TP. Sorry, that's my fourth TP. You know what? Let's just hold it, man. I'm just gonna hold it. I'm gonna look for an extension here, guys. I think this probably caught a lot of traders off guard, right? So a lot of traders probably went short right here, and they did not take profits. They kind of felt like this is gonna roll over down, and of course, when you got a reversal back up again, a lot of the shorts are kind of holding a back right at this level, and we have shorts kind of like in that situation of, do I cover now? Do I have to close my position now, or what do we do? That's a beautiful bounce, man. Look at that bounce, guys. This is exactly what I was looking for today, coming into the Asian market, guys. That's a classic example of a V-shaped bounce, I think. Holy cappuccino. JL, what up, man? Long time no see. Kid Poker, tilt starting. Uh-oh. Captain Price, what is going on, man? Michael Nguyen, Monica. Guys, man, this is a beautiful V-shaped bounce. What up? What up, bounce, yo? Saska, what up, man? Hello, boss. Thank you, sir, for being here today. Gringo El Diablo, what up? Let's get this, guys. Let's get a bounce, man. Let's just keep going. Never stop going. Let's just get it up to like 40,000 NQ. How about that, guys? Let's just get the NQ to 40,000. Nobody really cares anymore. What does it mean, bear? Do we even exist? Bears are in a hibernation mode. Is that what it is? Does this market only know how to get up? Is that what it is? I was shorting this market today, and it was playing dirty. Every time I kind of felt like, you know, I have a little bit of a chance of a break-even trade on my NQ trade today, I was shorting. It teased me. It teased me the whole morning. Damn it. Kangaroo. Oh my god. Bears are extinct, man. I don't know what this market's trying to be honest, man. I myself, it's this market is no joke, guys. This market has been dirty. It's been tricking us, like what D just said. It's like, it's funny, man. It's funny how it's like, today's a classic example of me getting, honestly, I wasn't even tilting at this point. I was in 1 minute contract. Come on, guys. And the market would not just give you that sort of a pullback that we were kind of looking for. And they're just grinding to the upside today. Oh well, it is what it is. Maybe you might as well just go long every time, I guess. That's what it is. Just long. Long. Do not short this market, I guess. Is that what it is? Oh, we can see a pullback here too. And you never see a red day. Well, I don't know if that's accurate. We saw some red days, but it did not really last very long, though. Yeah, it did not last very long, unfortunately. It kind of sucks, but hey. Hey. Oh well. The bounce was scalper's dream. Yeah, that bounce was definitely scalper's dream, man. Can you guys imagine if you actually held long from here all the way down? Imagine if you guys were long here. Incredible, man. This would have been a huge... Oh yeah, I did not even take a look at the gold right now, guys. 1 second, I'm gonna take a look at the gold. Because I'm just gonna hold this, man. Maybe we have a little bit of a chance of a better bounce. I mean, maybe I should have gone a little more aggressively. Maybe I took my profits a little bit too early on these, right? When you're down, you're kind of like adding to your position. It's like you're down so much, and then all of a sudden, when you're kind of oversized to the long side, and on that reversal back up again, you're kind of afraid, and you end up taking a buck profit off the table right above your entry, which is maybe good and bad, I guess. But I was down too much. The Tiger, even if you saved your Apex account, you would have been denied payout. Hey D, man, I mean, you're right. You have a good point, but the thing is, right, that profit's not gonna go away. All I have to do is trade another 10 days, you know what I mean? And that's exactly what I've done with the rest of my other accounts, and I got payout, right? I got $12,000 payout last month with Apex, even after a first round of a big fat denial, right? So this thing pays, man. It's okay. I've got my other accounts, my Apex accounts on my Rhythmic that I'm working on those on my phone. It's kind of tough. It's kind of tough to trade, but I have that. I have those as well. So we'll look to see. Because I'm kind of thinking about adding. Oh man, look at this bounce, man, guys! Incredible, incredible. I don't know. I kind of feel like it's a little bit late for me to add to a position here. I would like to, but we kind of broke out. Incredible. Look at that bounce, man. Isn't that something? I'm just gonna hold this, guys, man. Let's just hold it. I don't know. Let's see if we can actually try to pass this or what now. Holy, man. Are you kidding me? Seriously? What a beautiful entry, but I mean, I've only got two contracts here. I don't think I can add to my position here, to be honest. Probably better off just stick to this 2 contracts. It would have been nice if I tried to pass this today, but you know, to do that, I should have been like 6 contracts, to be honest. Yeah, it's pretty good. Nice little move here, Asia. We are definitely moving. Asia is definitely moving. If we get it all the way up to, let's say, a retest of 120. If we get to 120, for example, that's gonna be like another $800 from here. Yeah, that's still a long ways to go. A long ways to go for me to kind of pass this account, right? I've got to get into a lot more contracts, man. I've got to be a little more aggressive on my Lucid accounts to kind of get it up there, you know what I mean? Michael Smith, what is going on, man? What up, brother? Great to see you back here again. L Limitless. Spoil, what up, Spoils? N2PM, what up, man? Just want to make sure I'm not missing anybody's name out there. You loaded up Lucid 150Ks. Too long way to go. Michael Smith. Yeah, it's it takes a little bit of patience and it takes a little bit of time. You know, and you're kind of in that situation where, all right, am I gonna have to go a lot more aggressive, right? And you're gonna have to think about that. You know, I was kind of full porting towards the end of this morning, but I almost ended up getting screwed as well. So it may take a little time. But you know what? I wouldn't mind trading this for another 5 days, to be honest. Another 5 days from here. So maybe every day I'm gonna try and make like $1,000, $2,000. So give or take $2,000 every day, or maybe even if it's $1,500, guys, $1,500 every day. That's gonna get you to another 3 more days, guys. 3 more days of $1,500 every day. That's gonna get me to a passing mode. And once I pass, man, this is gonna be a huge opportunity for me to trade this account, right? Just like the way I've got my Tradify account. My Tradify account. This is awesome, guys, man. This is awesome. Look at this, man. 2 straight days in a row. Right? $2,000 and $1,600. $3,500 of profit in total with 50% consistency right now. And I'm just going to have to trade more and more days. And this will eventually get back to where it's supposed to be, into that 30%. And this is exactly what I'm going to be looking for, guys. I've got so much of drawdown on this. Distance to MLL is 5,000. Why is this is this end of day drawdown? I thought it's end of day drawdown. I only have $5,000 drawdown on this. It's weird. I thought I had more, but anyways, where's my account? That's true. You can chase as much as you want, but the rule broken, payout denied. That's right. Is the gold moving? Let's take a look at the gold, guys. I don't know if this gold is moving. We did talk about, yeah, it's kind of like in that chop zone. We talked about how choppy we may try to play in this chop range. So it is so far playing in that chop zone. So it's going to be hard to trade, obviously, gold, right? With that sort of a chop we're getting right now. And what a beautiful bounce of that low here, 73, guys, man. It almost kind of like felt it's the end of the world. We almost kind of felt like this is the end of the world, guys. And then all of a sudden, it's like, wow, what a huge impulsive bounce. That's a V-shaped bounce. Classic example of that. I wonder if I have to add. I could add, but I mean, I'm you know what I mean? Like, I'm not sure. I'm gonna try and add a few more here, guys. I want to try and add a few more. Let's see. I mean, honestly, for me, like taking my profits here for $800, it's kind of meaningless. Well, not really, but I mean, pretty much. I mean, I'm kind of looking for about $3,000 to $4,000 of total profits on this account. So I'm probably most better off to try and be a little more aggressive in this trade instead of trying to look for $1,000 of profit, right? Oh, 1 second. All right, I'm still in this trade. We'll see how it goes. Take profit trader all day. What does that mean? Oh yeah, tech for trader definitely is the way to go for sure. Guys, don't forget to subscribe onto my main channel. If you guys want to get notified every time I go live during New York. All right, guys, we got a little bit of resistance there in that 104. I mean, I don't know if this is gonna be straight down though, right? I don't see this happening right here. I probably would imagine we try to call back up again. And if I'm wrong, I still want to add to a position though at the VWAP. I'll pull back if you can. And my stop would be somewhere in that retest of the 74 maybe. I mean, not a bad trade after all, guys. Man, I had quite a few nice trades this morning too. It's just that, you know, I kind of got into a short trade. I was kind of like in that denial mode, you know. I wasn't tilting, but I don't know, man. I just couldn't get better in managing that trade. I could have done a better job, but it's tough sometimes, you know. Sometimes it's not easy. I wish it was easy every day. Every day keep banking. All right, guys, we're pulling back into 100 now. I'd like to add right here.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
All right, guys, I'm with 10 contracts now, guys. My stop is gonna be at the break even. Sorry, no, I lied. I probably have my stop here. All right, guys, I'm gonna risk. Oh man, I don't even know. Yeah, I'm gonna place my stop at the break even here, guys. If we get a pullback here, I'm gonna close my trade at break even, okay? Like I said again, I'm not interested in the $900 and $1,000 profit that I can make doing New York cash. Okay, so it's not about $1,000, you know, right now. If we get stopped out here, that's fine. And I'll try to reload on a pullback here, guys. Okay, that's what I plan to do here. If I get stopped out on this trade right now, it's fine. I have no regrets at all, man. Please don't tell me, oh, Stock Tiger, you had $1,000 profit on it. No, hey, man, that's not what I was looking for. Okay, so we know that. I think I'm gonna get stopped out here, to be honest. Let me try to take some off the table if I can, right here. Let's see if I can actually get some profits off the table. I think it's gonna stop me out before I even do that, so no point. All right, guys, I think we're pulling back here. Jason Moon, what is up? 아, 한국분이시네. 한국분. 주로 이 시간에 거래하시나요? I do in the New York, and I do in Asia as well. Asia 6 p.m. Eastern time, and New York I do probably 2-3 times a week in the morning at about 10 a.m. Eastern time. Gimego, what up? Christophe Phyllis, you have Tardif. What is Tardif? I have no idea what Tardif is. Is there a promo? Is that a prop firm? I have no idea what this Tardif firm you're talking about. I am Korean. Yeah, Justin Wright is right. Pretty much all the prop firm I've got that I'm affiliate with, you can use you can use the code Tiger, TIGER. Should work. Oh, Tradify, yeah, it's Tiger. Tiger. Thank you guys for being here today, all of you. Oh man, I almost got stopped out there, and we are actually getting a little bounce. Incredible. Yeah, what a slippage here, guys, man. What a slippage.
Order filled.
Whoa. Let's see, guys. Let's see if we can actually get a nice little punch in the face here. Rip your face off, kind of bounce. Let's see if we get it, guys. Yeah, my trade fight looking pretty good. 아, 제이슨님 감사합니다. 구독해 주셔서 감사합니다. 다음에 또 뵐게요. Jason Moon, thank you so much for subscribing.
Order filled.
All right, guys, that's a nice little pop. All right, guys. Yeah, my Tradify looking super duper, guys, man. I love the way I've been doing with Tradify accounts. Incredible, man. 2 straight days in a row. Over $3,500 of profit on it. And my other funded accounts with Tradify also looking pretty good too. 2 straight days, everything looking pretty sharp. And this account as well. I had one big red day, but then I did not give up. I came back even stronger and make good trades back to back 2 days in a row. Getting pretty close to payout on these Tradify, guys. This is the first ever payout. I love what I see right now with Tradify accounts. Looking good so far, guys. What a beautiful bounce right off the bat. 7-minute contracts, guys. What a nice hold there at 100. We need to get a bounce now. We need to get a strong push here with the volume, but there's no volume though. It's kind of like a low float, you know. It's like nobody's trading right now. We have to get a bounce off this level now. I'm gonna place my stop here at yeah, I'm just still gonna have my stop at the break even. Oh wow, look at that, guys. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do now. All right, 3 contracts right below where my entry is. I got to stop here as well at the same time. I use Top Step, absolutely, sir. I use Top Step, but I kind of shied away from Top Step for now, temporary. And the reason I did that is because I am, what do you call this? I'm trying to save the money to use it for something else where I can kind of capitalize a bigger potential, you know what I mean? Like right now I can pay, like if I pay 150 bucks, 180 bucks, I can get 150k you know, end of day drawdown on Tradify accounts or Lucid accounts, right? I'm probably better off putting that money to work in these 2, Lucid and Tradify. And of course, you've got other firms that I trade, Tech Profit Trader, Apex, or Funding Ticks as well. Yeah, so I'm trying to just hold off a little bit, right? I'm not saying I'm not going to trade Top Step anymore, but I'm just trying to take a little bit of a break, put it that way. Because you guys know how much it's going to cost to trade the Top Step, right? It costs you 150 plus 50 bucks, man. That's $200. And that's assuming you pass in a single day. Sorry, I mean, if you pass in a single move, like you're gonna spend one time eval. Oh man, guys, 1 second, guys. Look at this mochaccino, guys. Holy. I have no idea how I trade all these firms, guys. I have no idea, and I don't know how I do it. I do know though. I do know that I don't try to think too much right now. I'm just trading. I'm just trading one at a time. You know, if I get lucky, I trade all. If I don't get lucky, then I try to flip those accounts. The #1 day trader does not sign up for any challenge. Just kidding, man. Just kidding, guys. Yeah, I'm just kidding. Guys, don't forget to smack the like, guys. If you guys want to support the small streamer, a poor little tiger, if you guys want to support the stream, please don't forget to smack the like, everybody. We have a giveaway today, guys. Don't forget, guys, we have a giveaway today. Oh my God, we are getting a ripper here, guys. Maybe I could pass it today. What do you guys think? Holy. All right, let's go, baby. Woo, yeah. I like what I see so far, guys. See, soon as I got excited, the market's pulling back now. See, whatever. What problem that? Hold on 1 second, guys. Yeah, this is getting a lot of fun. I kind of feel like we could let this thing go, man. This thing could go, guys. Be careful. Apex 80% off. Yeah, it is. What's the best offer? I think the best offer probably right now is the 50% off on Lucid Trader funding. I think Lucid Trading is probably the best offer right now, 50%. Tradify is also pretty good, 40%. But Lucid Trading is for 2 per user, right? So they're limited to 2 accounts to get 50%, then goes down to 40%, which is equally the same as Tradify. So both are pretty good. What platform is that you are using now? Corey, I'm using Lucid Trader. Justin Wright, man. Justin Wright. Just guys, man, if you guys want to know anything about me, just ask Justin Wright. He's got all the answers. Thank you so much, Justin Wright. It almost kind of feels like Justin Wright is my neighbor. Justin Wright, you gotta let me know who you are. I'm getting a little concerned now. Hold on, let me call the FBI. All right, guys. Yeah. It's gonna be hard, man. Last week, Lucid, you passed 50K, got paid $1,500, passed the 150, and up 35. Rick! Woo! Rick! Let's go, man. Great job. Rick is the man. That's right. So that's what I said. For Lucid accounts, I almost kind of feel like we are kind of better off trade the 150Ks. But again, I mean, I did pretty well even with that DLL too. But then I ended up losing that account that I was pretty close to getting a payout. That's right, Broski. 50% off. You can use the code Tiger if you want to support the stream, and that gives you the 50%. But it's up to 2 per user, right? And that gets you 50% off right now. Get rid of all the coupon, and then type in Tiger, right? You got to get rid of the coupon. But if you already got 2, accounts with the with Lucid, then it's gonna go down to 40. So it's only up to 2. Okay, so you're gonna get 50% for 2 accounts only. It's obviously up to you what account size you use, and then it goes back to the 40%. How much are the Lucid accounts? Depends. If you have never used Lucid, and if you have not bought a Lucid account, you're gonna get 50% off on any account size. You're pretty much paying $150 on Lucid 150K account, or you're paying, I think, $75 or $70 on a Lucid 50K account. And it's up to 2. You get 50% off right now, guys. We are getting a little pullback here. I may try to take one off the table. Maybe not. I'll just hold it, guys. Maybe that's 40%. I think that's 40% right now, if that is what you're looking at. Let me just take a look, guys. 1 second. I'll take a look right now myself. I'll let you guys know. So it's $81, but that's 40%, right? So you've got to, if you got to use remove the coupon that's there, and if you type in Tiger, you should get 50%. Or if that doesn't work, then you're gonna have to use Ninja 50. Give it a try. 120, really, Miroski? For Tiger code, you get over 120 bucks on Lucy 150. That's even cheaper. Yeah, that's right. Rick Red is right. For the first two, you get for 150 bucks. Oh, I just got an email from Apex saying that they're processing my payments. All right, guys. If I end up getting rejection here, I'm just I don't. I mean, we could obviously get a pullback here down into the hundreds, but I'm leaning more to the upside though. Still, we have that resistance here in this 110, but I think we I mean, we had a nice beautiful bounce. I think that continuation probably back into the retest of 126. I think. If you guys were long, and if you guys caught that move to the upside, then congrats once again. I'm gonna do a giveaway pretty soon here. I'm gonna let everybody know. All right, guys, giveaway starts right now. You guys can take a look at the main Discord chat. There's a giveaway instruction. And I'm gonna share my Discord link as well if you guys are new. Apex, any account size giveaway here today. The number one firm that's paid Stock Tiger the most in the month of September. And that's we are. No matter what everybody say, it's paid Stock Tiger the most. So thank you once again, Apex Trader Funding. We have an Apex Trader Funding giveaway. It's a 300k account size. You guys can pick whichever account size you guys want. And that giveaway starts right now. You guys can go ahead and post your number between 1 to 150. And make sure you guys don't have any duplicates. Make sure no duplicate numbers. And good luck, everybody. back to trading. And I want to let you guys know once again, my main channel, this is my second channel, my main channel. Please take a few seconds of your time to subscribe to the channel if you guys want to get notified every day, every time I go live during New York as well, guys. All right, the market is trying to find some footing here. I'm trying to hold this 110, a key level of a resistance. Let's try to see if we can actually rip through this area and try to create a new all-time high here today, or maybe not. Yeah, this could pop. I mean, depends. Now we gotta really see. We gotta get above this 130 to kind of have that continuation. I do kind of feel like we could chop around in this range. We try to crawl back up, get a resistance of this level, and then try to pull back down, retest the 110, and try to call back up again. Eventually, I think we could curl all the way back into the 150s, but it really depends. We've got to hold, and this level 110 has to be a pretty strong level of support. Don't forget to smack the like, everybody, if you guys want to support the stream. Do not forget, guys. Thank you so much for your support, everybody. Thank you guys for being here as well tonight. I had a bit of a roller coaster this morning, but it was a lot of fun. You know, I ended up losing some accounts. Well, not some account, just one account, but even then, it was a lot of fun. And, you know, I had a lot of fun with our fellow traders in the morning. And thank you guys for being there this morning. Usually, I have a much smaller audience during New York. And of course, that's because I'm not there very often. But even then, you know, even then, we still have about 100 to 150 viewers. And I thank you guys, all of you, for being there every morning with me. I cannot thank you guys anymore for always being there. What up? Roa Trades. You broke the rule. Why? Flip days 8 in Apex. Well, if you only flip a few days, that's fine. What's the name of my main channel? It's Stock Tiger TV. It's Stock Tiger TV. And that's the main channel. That's where Stock Tiger was born last year in the month of September. My first year anniversary is actually passed. You guys know we have some members on our main channel, right? On our main channel, Phil supporting the stream. We've got Yori Jori supporting the stream on my main channel. We've got Poy Pablo Naguyen supporting the stream for 3 months in a row. Thank you so much once again for doing that. And Jonathan, Rod, and Jolatan. That's on my main channel. Thank you guys. It's been a pleasure, and I thank you guys for doing that. All right, back to trading now. It looks like we are kind of holding, and we could see this thing move to the upside again, which is great. We may try to pass this today, maybe. I don't know. I've got 3 contracts, guys. You guys saw that I've added a whole bunch of contracts on my trade in that 100 area. So now we are getting a nice, beautiful bounce. I took a couple contracts off the table a while ago. Now I'm down to 3. I'm gonna look to see if we can actually keep moving here to the upside. And tomorrow's gonna be another very important day. I'm gonna go live tomorrow morning, guys, just so you guys know. I will be live tomorrow in the morning, Friday. Usually Friday is a very difficult day to trade, but I'm gonna try my level best to do everything possible to not just pass these accounts, but really try and grind on the rest of my accounts that I've got. So the numbers keep coming. That's great. All right, guys, let's see if this holds. We could keep moving to the upside today. Oh, we've got 30 more minutes for Tokyo. We still have some time here. What is Japanese result are you talking about, Monica? Tokyo in another 29 minutes. That's right, yeah. Can you check the Forex Factory? Oh, financial juice. Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, Senora. I can do anything. Here, there we go. Let's take a look, guys. We've got, man, look at that Japanese unemployment rate down, well, up 2.6%. It's actually pretty low when you consider, when you compare that to Canada. Canada's down like 6%, man. Man, how high can it be? Canada's like 6%. It's always been like 6%, 5 to 6% consistently. And US is like 4.5, and look at this Japanese unemployment rate is like 2.6. It's been down so much. Oh man, everyone's working, I guess, in Japan. And then we've got what reports coming out. We've got Japanese composite PMI. I don't know that really is gonna move the needle though. We don't really have anything here today. But let's take a look at see what we got tomorrow though. I think tomorrow's gonna be Friday, right? So it's gonna be important. We had the NFP. We had an NFP tomorrow morning, but we're not going to be getting that either because guess what? The government is closed. The US government is shut down. But employees are still getting paid. I have no idea how that works. I wish they can shut everything down and still get paid. So tomorrow's what we call this NFP report is not there anymore because it's not the US non-farm payroll. It's not going to be. We're not gonna get non-farm payroll tomorrow because it's not there. Oh, look at this, man. 52 only. Yeah. So we're not gonna get non-farm payroll. We're not gonna get this report at all tomorrow morning, guys. So that's literally off the table. I don't know how that's gonna affect the market though. I don't know how that's gonna affect the market. We're gonna have to see how it goes tomorrow morning. I'm very eager to know how it's gonna affect the market tomorrow, to be honest. So far the market, I kind of feel like this market does not care. But we're gonna have to wait and see how the pre-market kind of step up. I think the pre-market is gonna give us a lot of clues, a lot of signals to how to trade the whole entire duration of the day. And I can't wait to trade tomorrow. And I can't wait to trade tomorrow, guys. In the morning, I will be live. I'm gonna try and be as good as I can and kick the market, guys, all day long. And that's what we're here for. We are snipers, not warriors. We are snipers. Look at this beautiful entry, guys. How else can you express this? I had an entry here, sniper entry, and another sniper entry right at the support. And I took a stab and I added 10 contracts on this trade too as well. So Indiana Jones. Can we see NKD dump? Oh man, I don't know, man. I'm not sure. I don't think this market really cares anymore. Like, you know, we had a chance of a pullback today. We actually did pull back right at the start, but of course everything got bought again. Wow, incredible. Can this market be any more bullish than it already is? The market forgot. Okay, we gotta take the dictionary off. Bear dictionary off the table. What does bear mean? I have no idea. Maybe there's a something called minor pullback. A minor pullback. Wow. Every pullback is being bought lately. Incredible. How more bullish can we get in this market? There's no overextended in this market, guys. Higher high. You know? There's no overbought. I don't know what is up with this market, guys. I wish I knew. But the fact that we kept holding and holding and holding, I would still like to say maybe buying a dip tomorrow maybe would be an ideal trade idea. Now it really depends on how deep of a pullback we get tomorrow, right? Depends on how this pre-market and NFP, how we respond to NFP report that's not even coming out tomorrow. We're gonna have to wait and see how this pre-market's gonna react to that, right? And based off that, we're gonna have to trade our cash open accordingly. But it's gonna be a very tricky day, right? Today was no different. Today was pretty tricky. The market actually ended up pulling back right at the start, and then we all thought this could be a start of a bigger pullback. And then honestly, me personally, I ended up buying the dip, just like what I did here today. I ended up buying the dip here. The entry ended up looking pretty good, and the same thing I did today, this morning as well. And that's how I took my profits on my Tradify funded accounts. But through the midday, and honestly, I wasn't looking to short this market, right? Right at the get-go, I said I'm gonna buy the dip. Maybe the the pullback could be a little bit deeper than we kind of expected, so I'm gonna go with the tier 1 position right at the start. And if we get a deeper pullback, I'll try to add one more and look for a reversal, trade back up again. You know, in the midday, I was looking to trade my Apex accounts. You know, and those accounts where I was not looking for a short. Like, I wasn't trying to hold the short, right? I was just trying to look for that couple points, for a $50 trade, and then that $50 trade, I don't know how, somehow it turned out to be like $1,000 down, and then I started holding that bag, and it just kept going, and I ended up losing that account. But I wasn't trying to short the market per se. I was just trying to scalp it. You know what I mean? No matter how bullish you are, you're still gonna get some sort of a pullback in this market, and then that's exactly what I was kind of thinking. Right, for a couple points, and then of course that couple points never really showed up. And that's the funny thing, right? Every time you get into trade, you're not getting that couple points. So that's what happened this morning. But I'm gonna look to go long on a pullback tomorrow morning until something changes. Gold is pumping, really? Gold is popping, or oh really? One second, guys, I've got to take a look at the gold. I don't know this gold, guys. It's hard to say where this is gonna go. We got a bit of a heavy resistance here, right? A big level here. We are right in the middle right now. We actually broke out. To be honest, we actually broke out of this 82, and we have another level of resistance here. All right, so once we break out of this zone, we could see ourselves go all the way up back into 39. Probably 39 is the next level. If we can break out of the 89, we could see ourselves get into the 91. That's literally about 10 points. We are pretty overbought. Not an extreme overbought, but we're pretty overbought. So, but again, like this looks like still a chop to me. Chop, right? Chop. I don't know how you're gonna trade against this chop, guys. I'm gonna have to wait and see. Just coming back to NQ trade. NQ looking pretty good, man. What a beautiful bounce. I took one more off the table. I'm gonna place my stop now. I trailed my stop to 111. And I'm going to look for a bounce back into the 130s. Do we have all the numbers handy, guys? Do we have all the numbers? I think we do. We are getting pretty close, guys. We'll do it. We'll do the giveaway right after the Tokyo opens, guys. And once again, do not forget to smack the like, everybody, if you guys want to support the stream. Kelly Kaufman, what up, man? Maximus in the house. Coach Chi 23. Captain Price. Monica. Boy Pablo. Roa Traits. You broke your 30% rule. You just have to have another 5 days of trading 150. Yeah, I mean, if you still like, if you have the profits there with you, then I guess it doesn't really matter, right? That's way better than my situation where I ended up losing my account. Sadly. Yeah, Stock Tiger ended up losing an account, which is pretty bad, unfortunately. All right, guys, we are approaching that 125. We're sitting at 120 now, and we've got Tokyo in about 20 more minutes, guys. Oh, what the hell, man? Versa, did you lose your Take Profit Trader Pro account today? Really? Really, Versa? Don't lie to me, man. Heavy tilt. Oh my, Versa. Oh. What, you reset it, your pro account? Really? Well, I guess you kind of earned it, right? So maybe it's easier for you to reset, but I don't know, man. It's But that's like $600, bro. $600 could have got you like 5 extra take profit trader accounts. Man, I don't know, man. Versa, I don't know if that was a good idea, to be honest. You know, if it's me, I would have paid like, you know, I would have paid for 5 accounts. Take profit trader. That's gonna get you like $500. I don't know, man. $650. I mean, if you're confident that you're gonna make daily payouts with that account, then I guess yeah. But I mean, even if I'm confident, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that though. There's too much pressure, you know what I mean? Like, as soon as you start to get this pressure in your mind, that's when you kind of falter, you know what I mean? That's the problem. Because every time you try to trade, you're thinking about, oh shit, this account actually ended up costing me $650. You know what I mean? So you're gonna be like, okay, well, I better get my stuff together. I've got to get better at my trading. I've got a bank today. You know what I mean? And that's gonna kind of like put a lot of pressure. And that's what I'm not really good at. You know, every time there's a pressure stepping into my trade, I tend to kind of break down, unfortunately. Kid Poker, man, what up? It goes, he don't know how to go up. Yeah. You're working on the buffer now. Chris, oh, you're already working on a buffer? Good stuff, man. Good stuff. That's what happened to me in the morning. You need that pressure? Nice. You know, I'm not necessarily very good with pressure, by the way. So it's like, you know what? I don't like pressure at all, man. Me, I'm not good at pressure. And by the way, guys, the Bulanox 91% offer ends tomorrow, right? It doesn't look like they're gonna be. Maybe they may do an extension. I don't know, but they're gonna be back to their 83% off starting on the 4th, which is in 2 days. So their 91% offer ends today. Sorry, tomorrow. FYI, everybody. And Apex offer 80%. Lucid trader funding 50% off across all account size. Tradify 40%. All right, guys, we are getting a little rejection there. 124. That's a rejection of that level now. You know what? I'm probably better off just down to 1, guys. I will use 1 now. And I'm going to look for I may swing this, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But so far... Bulanox 91%. You're paying about $16 on your 50k account. Plus, there's an activation, right? And that's a little bit of a rejection, but I don't think I don't think it's worth panicking here. I don't see that so far. Yes, there is a little bit of rejection here, but this could just bounce right now for all you know. So let's see, guys. It's a very important level now. We're getting a little bit of crack here, but I think we get a bounce. Gold wants to pop. Yeah, we're getting any news tomorrow at all? We will be, but I mean, it's not going to be NFP. I don't know. I heard they're not going to be declaring an NFP report tomorrow, so I don't think there's going to be anything, a big news coming out in the morning. So it's going to be a pretty quiet day. And then again, tomorrow is going to be the last trading day of the week. So it's going to get pretty tricky for sure. We're going to have to, I think tomorrow's pre-market session is going to kind of give us a pretty nice little clue to how to trade the very next day. Sorry, the cash open. Trade D, what up, man? D activation is 148. Waiting for funding tick sale or Apex 90% on Black Friday. Oh, D, yeah. We could. I'm pretty surprised that we're not getting any offer from funding ticks, to be honest. Very surprised. Funding ticks no offer so far. I mean, maybe what is up with them? I have no idea. But with this sort of an offers that we're getting from everybody else, I thought by now we see something crazy, but there's nothing there at the moment, so I guess we're gonna have to just wait and see how everything shape up from an offer standpoint. Just 1 second, guys. All right, guys. Tokyo in about 7 more minutes here. Tokyo might dump. Uh-oh. We got a lot of traders here calling out. The market's gonna dump here. So far, we're kind of holding. Yeah, let me know how it goes. Hey, Kelly. Why don't you go short and let me know how it goes? Oh, I like that. You gotta wait until the Tokyo. Yeah, this Asian market, guys. 6 more minutes and we're gonna see. It looks like it wants to keep going, guys. I don't know, man. I could be wrong, but I'm just gonna place my hard stop here, 110. Just in case we get a dumpage. I am still in a profit, so. What is up, Karen K, man? What is going on? How's everything going with you? It's been a long time, right? I haven't seen you in a while. And that's a nice little bounce. Kieran, you entered gold at the open, and I don't know why I did that. Had to hold for an hour and a half to come out of a loss and make money. Yeah, what a way. Well, it's not a waste of time, guys, man. You know, sometimes you're gonna get into certain trades. Like, I was sitting on this Apex trade for about 3 hours this morning. I was in that trade for 3 hours. And while I was waiting for that 3 hours, I ended up blowing that account too. So it's like, you know, we're gonna get through that sometimes. Unfortunately, I should have listened to Alfred. Alfred said, you know what, just get the hell out of there and sit back and relax. I should have listened to him. Of course, I didn't do that. But I also had a lot of chance to kind of get out, but you know, it's just one of those things. I just couldn't do it. Just one of those days, guys. One of those days. Wow, what a bounce, guys. Okay, 4 more minutes for Tokyo. I'm at a one last piece right now. Wow, this thing just kept pushing, guys. Alright, guys, 3 more minutes. Still hanging on there. Two more. Oh, I forgot to ask, how did everybody do today, guys? You guys want to share? Did you guys get some nice payouts today? Or are you guys waiting for some big payouts? Oh, guys, we got 1 more minute now. Tokyo, guys. Let's see what this Tokyo's got to do. Guys, I'm going to place my TP here at 130, guys. I'm going to place my TP 130, everybody. That's it. I think it's gonna hit my TP now. Watch. What is this, man? Because I'm gonna try to add. Okay, I'm gonna try to add to my position here on a pullback, right? How did everybody do today? Not exciting, Michael Nguyen. Why? What happened? D, one of the worst days. It was weeky. I only made 3,000. I usually make about 10 to 15. D, well, that pays for your bills, right? You should be happy with what you got. Oh man, I was gonna add to my position. Now look at that wick here, guys. A bullish wick here. That's a beautiful bounce of that level now into 124. The Tokyo Open was pretty good. Let's see, guys. 124, 125 in this level. Obviously, there's a lot of liquidity now. So are we gonna, no, are we gonna try and get past this level, which is obviously pretty significant, or are we just gonna get a rejection? I mean, the way we got that sort of a bounce here kind of makes me feel like, you know, we have a beautiful slingshot bounce. Usually when you get a slingshot bounce, kind of makes me feel like there's that continuation to the upside. So I don't see, like, I could be wrong, but I like right now I don't see this thing coming back all the way down and retest the low. I don't know what you guys think, but if it does, then I'm out of my trade. But right now, just based on the setup here, technicals kind of tells me that, you know, we still have some more room to the upside. Now there's quite a bit of a resistance in this level. Now I see that, and everybody sees that. You know, it's not a coincidence. We all see that, right? And this is a big level. Now the bears, do they have a chance of taking this down? Yes. We may get a little pullback down, but then it quickly get bought maybe and try to retest the high at 125 again. Monica, we may get a rejection there. Ryan Meckley. Kid Poker, who the heck buys up here? I mean, everybody's buying. including me. It's tough trading. Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree, man. It's really hard. This market has just been so awfully bad. I wish I kind of saved my accounts this morning, man. I was definitely very disappointed at myself this morning. I mean, even though I had a lot of good trades, like, you know, I got a lot of my 35 funded accounts to buffer, which is great, right? And I got a lot of my take profit trader evals to pretty much passing. And what else, you know, like I did, you know, my Lucid accounts was okay. I did fine. There's no any damage there, and my funding ticks was just okay. But Apex was okay until I racked one of my very important account. Oh, and by the way, I also traded my Apex funded accounts on my Rhythmic, right? On my Rhythmic, which is obviously trading off my phone. I was doing that on my phone, and all of my accounts on my Rhythmic Apex actually all did pretty good too. Made about $400 to $600 across the board. So one big damage on one account just kind of wrecked everything. You know what I mean? You only need one bad trade to kind of take everything down, unfortunately. And this is the difficult part of being trading. Trading is hard, and that's the reason why it's hard. You know, and that really matters the most because that's the account that's gonna pay me, right? And that was like $2,000 of payout just off the, you know, off the table. And everything else like Tradify, Lucid, and Tech Profit Trader. Tech Profit Trader and Lucid are all evals, and Tradify accounts I'm still building buffers, so it's not really into that payout mode. But Apex was right up there. All I had to do was like trade for $50, and I don't know how it ended. How I ended up blowing that account, I have no idea. I have no idea how I did that, but just one of those days, you know what I mean? Too bad. Yeah, I know. Ryan McLee, yeah. Wow, look at this, guys. Wow, guys, this is going. I'm low. Yeah, Kid Poker. You're asking Kid Poker. Oh, yeah. I think everything that I did today during the Asian market was actually all pretty good. I liked it. I took a step. I went a little aggressive, and that's exactly part of my plan today. So even though it goes against you, you know, as long as you have a plan, you got a game plan coming into the day, and you know, try to accomplish your objective, then that's good. You know, luckily it turned out to be you know, a decent trades. We'll try to carry on this good sort of a momentum into tomorrow. Hopefully it kind of works out. I'm still gonna just trade and queue tomorrow morning, but it's gonna get a little bit more tricky, right? As we are kind of like up there right now. But I kind of feel like we're gonna retest the high, right? I really kind of feel like we gotta try to retest the high. And a lot of the shorts are gonna be at denial, and they're gonna be like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna keep shorting, and then the market's gonna just keep ripping, and then next thing you know, the shorts are gonna cover, and you're gonna get a squeeze, and then maybe towards the end of the day, we get a big massive dump in the market. I don't know. We're gonna have to see how the pre-market tomorrow is gonna play out, because tomorrow morning we're not gonna have NFP report coming out, right? So there's no NFP in the morning. That's pre-market. How is this market gonna react to that? You know, Ryan Meckley. Not in pesos. That's funny. Oh man. Man, I've gotta trade my Funded Futures network too. I need more and more. Oh, Premier, really? You're waiting for NFP tomorrow? Saving some big events for tomorrow, man. Oh, that sucks, man. I know that sucks so bad. All right, guys. First thing first. Let's do our giveaways, guys. First thing first. And before we do that, do not forget to smack the like, everybody. If you guys want to support the stream. Everybody, have you guys posted your number? And before it's too late, post your numbers now. I am getting ready. All right, guys. Good luck, everyone. Good luck. Yeah, I kind of feel like we're gonna get up there, right? At this level. The slow grind to the upside. Higher low so far. Probably see ourselves get up there. We'll see. Tomorrow's gonna be pretty interesting. All right, good luck, everybody. We are gonna go ahead and do our giveaway. Yeah. Wow, look at this rip, guys. Incredible. Wow, look at this market, just keeps going. I don't want to see this thing just up right now into the 175 today. It's gonna get pretty boring for tomorrow then, right? There's gonna be nothing tomorrow if this market keeps moving to the upside. What a beautiful price action so far, guys, man. This keeps going. This is literally about 30-40 points moved to the upside today. Oh, wow. I don't understand, guys. What is up with this? All right, good luck, everybody. So while we wait for this market to do its thing, we are gonna go ahead and do our giveaway now. $68, guys. 68 in the house. Let's find out who the 68 is, guys. We've got nobody. Nobody. You guys, nobody is 68, everybody. I can't believe. All right, guys, good luck once again. Generating a new number. New number. 75, guys. Nobody's got 75 as well. I'm gonna redo it right now, guys. Good luck. 132, guys. Nobody but you. 113. Oh, JT 1111. JT 1111, guys. JT 1111. Tutti Frutti is gonna confirm. JT, come on, I need you to. Oh, there we go. Nice, JT. Do you trade Apex trader funding? There we go, guys. All right, JT. Just DM me right after the streaming is over, and I will get your. Oh man, we actually got a big pullback here, 133 down into the 125, but we're getting a bounce back up again, though. Congrats, JT, once again, man. You are the champion here today. Discord link won't work. How is that possible? I've got a Discord link here. I'm going to share it again if you guys want to hop onto Discord and participate. Be able to participate for the next round of giveaway the next time we do it, guys. And this market is just keep moving in one direction and no turning back, no regress, just moving in one line. Unfortunately, that is to the upside, and we are still holding this trade. Thank you to all of you for using my code as well. Thank you so much, everybody. And what is market trying to do now? I kind of feel like, you know, we still continue moving to the upside now that we actually broke out of this 125, and we are kind of holding that level now. It keeps pushing, guys. 130 right now. 130. What's my payout target for this month? It's definitely a lot less, I think. Yeah, I want to kind of like scale back, you know, try to take a little step back and try to not push myself too much, because I do not want to get hurt this month, right? Because this is a very important month as we approach to, obviously, into November. You want to be better prepared to kind of like be there with a lot of accounts, right? November and December is going to be huge months. So I am going to try and consolidate everything that I've got, and instead of trying to full tilt my accounts, I'm going to try and grind and try to take it a little slow than how I, you know, normally would do, right? Like in the month of September, I was definitely a lot more aggressive, but coming into the month of October, I'm going to try and, you know, take it a little slow. That's my ultimate goal. You know, downsize, take it slow, and do not rush into trying to get a payout. You know what I mean? So my goal for this month is going to be probably, I would say, I mean, I'll be happy if I end up getting about 20K. I'll be happy. I'll be happy with 20K, to be honest. And how I'm going to be doing that? Well, it's pretty straightforward, right? I'm going to target about 12,000 with Apex alone. Maybe 10K with Apex alone, and everything else is going to be like 10K. Take Profit Trader 5K, and maybe another 5K from something else, maybe funding ticks, or it could even be Tradify as well. Tradify looking pretty good as well. Free funded accounts with Tradify looking pretty good. Right in the buffer area, so you know, as long as I keep trading every day with the base hits, I think I should be able to get there, right? It's gonna be a pretty interesting month, I would say. The last thing I want to do is end up blowing accounts day after day, right? And then come back here and start whining about how badly I traded. You know what? That's really the last thing I want to do. I want to come here every day in front of my fellow traders, and I want to say good stuff, and I want to make sure a lot of my accounts are kind of like in good standing, and try to go slow. And that's it, you know. Try to no rush into, like, this is what I'm kind of practicing right now. Trying to not tilt. With a bad example of today, Apex account that I got blown. But I mean, overall, I'm still trying my level best to stick to my game plan, which is kind of working out so far. I know it's only 2 days past the month of October, but I think so far looking pretty good. So we'll see how it goes. I don't know how many accounts I buy in a month, Alex, but I do know that I spend between 2 to 4K every month. You know, 2 to 4, between 2 to 4,000 every month. How many funded Apex accounts do you have? I've got 11 now, including my Apex accounts on my Rhythmic. The Rhythmic you can't see here because I cannot log in to my Quant Tower, because as soon as I try to log into my Quant Tower right now, it's gonna, like, my computer is not gonna be able to handle. I don't know, man. So my computer is gonna freeze as soon as I try to open my Quant Tower. So I do not want to get there. So I'm using my phone to trade my Rhythmic on a Rhythmic app, right? And that's what I'm doing right now. Yeah, I mean, you guys see me my trades, and you guys see me how, you know, the stuff that the payouts that I get on a monthly basis. And I think October month, 20K, I think it's very, very doable number, and that kind of put me in a, you know, put me in the right spot. Like, I'm not gonna try and pressure myself, right? And I already have, like, I'm probably halfway through that right now. I'm halfway through with how things are going with Apex, for example. I still have, like, even though I lost one today, I still have 4 or 5 accounts. You know, that 4 or 5 accounts are gonna be like full payout, right? So 2K times 4, let's say, give or take, that's $8,000 right there. I mean, assuming that I'm not gonna get denied, which I don't think I will, then that's like $8,000 right off the bat in the next few days. And then look for another $8,000 payout on Apex accounts that I have towards the last week of October. You know what I mean? On the same existing accounts. You can still do that because all you have to do is trade 8 more days. And if I can make a few $100s every day on the existing Apex accounts, it should be golden, right? Yeah, straight to funded, 50K, funded futures family. It's ripping now. It is ripping now. How long did it take for you to become profitable? It took me a long time, I'll be honest. It took me a long time. It's not an easy ride. It takes a lot of time to become profitable, right? I mean, I've only been trading on a profit space for about 16 months now. I would say a little more. I would say now 17 to 17 months. And it took me 5 months over 5 months to become profitable. Well, no, 5 months. I think it took me about 6 months to get profitable. Very, very small little profitable, you know, in 6th month. So it took me a long time. Actually, no, I lied. How many months I've been trading on a profit space now? I started at November 2023. November 2023. So it's what? 12, 13, 14 months, 14 plus. 14 plus. I can't even do the math right now, guys. 14 plus. Now we are in the 10th month. So that's 24 months. So we've been, yeah, I've been trading on a profit space for 24 months. So it took me 6 months to get profitable. I was profitable even well before, even during copy trading. Kieran, Stock Tiger, do you know if there is a consistency rule? 25k Apex. Yeah, there is consistency rule. There's 30% on your funded accounts on Apex. 30% on Apex. What was it that really flipped to switch to profitability for you? I think less tilting, you know, less tilting, I would say. Like less YOLO, less tilting. Yeah, because I used to just try to get to funded very quickly and try to get payout like today. You know, I really wanted payout today. That was the biggest problem I had. You know what I mean? It's like I need a payout today because I'm down. I'm net negative. I'm down on my money. I got payments to make. Right? I got payments to make. The card companies are calling. It's like you got a lot of you're holding a lot of debt. You got a lot of pressure, right? And so you're kind of like, you know, trying to get to a payout, you know what I mean? So first thing you do is you try to quickly pass your eval, and then you're trying to make a lot of profits on the first few days on your funded account. So you're kind of like, you feel better, you know what I mean? But then you end up blowing your account because you're so aggressive in your trades. And they just kept going. It just kept going. And that obviously never stopped. Just kept going until you know, hit the ceiling and you're kind of going, okay, well, I'm literally broke. You know, that's when you kind of realize that, oh shit, you're in trouble. I had to stop trading for about a month or two, I think. I would say about a month and a half. I kind of stopped trading. And then I came back, but when I came back, I went really, really slow. Like I ended up trading for with about 1 or 2 accounts. That's it. 1 or 2 accounts, and I didn't go anything more than that. And I wanted to prove myself that I can actually get to a funded account with the few evals that I've got, and trade that one funded account until I actually could get to a payout. And if I fail that funded account, then go through the same process, but it's just going to be 1 or 2 accounts. That's it. Oh, total trading experience is about 14 years now. Yeah, 14 years. How much money are we making? I don't know. We'll see how it goes today. How did you get out of that mentality? All right, guys, are we going to get a pullback here, or are we just going to get a bounce? 14 years of total trading experience, right? That includes obviously your personal live accounts and trading options, swing trading, Silly when I mean, I was already profitable before getting into the profit space, just so you know. But when I got into the profit space trading, it took me 5 months to get profitable. So things kind of turn around when I actually hit that a big payout in the month of June or July last year. June, I think June is when I actually got like $20,000 payout from Apex alone, and that was like a turning point. That's when everything turned around, because I was net negative March, April, May last year, and then it's like I needed something big, and I tried my level best. And of course, the bottom line of the story is, in the month of June, I made like $20,000 in one single payout, you know. So it was good, and that was kind of across, I don't know how many accounts, maybe about 12 accounts maybe, and all of them got approved. So I was like, you know what, that's awesome, because that was a huge turning point in my opinion. It was tough. It is tough, guys, man. It's not easy. You definitely need an experience, and you've gotta, you know, keep grinding. This is not a, even now I make a lot of silly mistakes, even after years of, you know, reminding myself over and over again. It's like you still make the same mistakes, you know. It's kind of funny. Like today's a good example. I shouldn't have held, like, even though I knew I had a chance of a break-even trade, I shouldn't have held my losing trade for that long. You know, I held it for like a couple hours, I think about 2 hours, and then I eventually ended up losing that account because I ended up adding to my position. And you know what, even if I did not add to my position today, I don't think that account would have survived, because the market just kept moving to the upside all day through the rest of the day, right? You started day trading 6 months ago and currently have 7 funded accounts. In your opinion, do I do well? Well, depends, Delito. Like, if you started day trading 6 months ago and you have 7 funded accounts, but depends, how many payouts have you actually gotten and how much have you spent in the last 6 months? And that's really what it really boils down to, right? So if you got 0 payouts so far and you still have 7 funded account, that doesn't really matter. 7 funded account doesn't, it's kind of meaningful, not meaningful at all. It depends on how much payout you got in the last 6 months. Are you profitable right now? You know what I mean? And are you trending the right direction too, right? Is your payouts consistently getting bigger and bigger? Because my payouts, when I started to get profitable, it started to get bigger and bigger. Earlier, you did something similar thing. I risked $250 to make $30. I call those retard trades. You call those retard trades, yeah. You have 3 funded accounts. Should I link and copy trade? I mean, if you have 3 funded accounts, man, honestly, like me, if it's me, I would not copy trade if I have 3 funded accounts. Like if I have like right now I've got about 18 to 20 funded accounts, and yet I'm not copy trading any of those accounts. You know, you kind of get burned pretty quickly when you're not copy trading, and I get that, and I guess you guys have pretty much noticed that in me. You know, I trade more regular, more consistently throughout the entire day, right? Whether it's on my phone, whether it's on my computer, it doesn't matter. Wherever I am, I'm still trading, right? So that's the problem when you're not copy trading. You got to get into a lot of trades, and you got to make a lot of strategic decisions on how you're gonna play your accounts. And you got to split between what are important accounts and what are not, and what kind of accounts you want to trade today, depending on how the market is. So if today's market is going to be very complex and difficult, then you shouldn't be trading the most important accounts today. You know what I mean? Step in with the more light accounts, like, you know, your evals, like 150k, like my Lucid accounts, for example. Like these will be the accounts that you got to be trading, and then put your the most important accounts on the sideline for now, because The market is difficult to trade. After bad news in NKD, still NKD ripping upside. Yeah, I mean, the market completely forgot how to pull back, guys. Kirk, how can you figure out what's going on with the meetings? What website do you use? You can use a lot of different websites, Kirk. You can use Financial Juice, right? You can use Financial Juice. You can use investing.com, like, to give you guys a little perspective. Did they change the setup on? Yeah, for example, here, right? Investing.com will give you economic calendars and earnings calendars too. Or if you don't want to use this, then you can use Financial Juice as well. Oh my God, guys. What in the world is going on here, guys? And that is such a sick bounce. Guys, what a beautiful day to be long. It would have been an incredible day to go long, man. I wish I was long on a lot of my accounts. Look at this entry, guys. 25,100. What a clean looking chart. Incredible. I don't have a word to say how great this market is today. Wow. Oh, Monica, are you in a trade? You also kept your target 148, really? Yeah, I had a 148, but then I moved. I'm such a loser. You know, I like moving my TP. I'm so greedy. Yeah, it's 9K profit, man. 9K profit. I'm kind of getting there. I'm going to try my level best to pass both. And once I pass, I'm going to load some 50K accounts. Yeah. Kirk, I use Interactive Broker, but I use Interactive Broker because I'm in Canada. All-time high again this evening. All-time high this evening, man. Just we're not so far off. By the way, we only need 30 more points for a all-time high. This is incredible, guys. I don't understand what this market's trying to do. Wow, my God, I can't believe this, guys. What a beautiful entry, though. This is a sick entry. We could, yeah, we could possibly hit all-time high for sure. I wouldn't be surprised if we do that. Yeah, JT, man, I know. Oh, JT, by the way, I probably might as well just share my. 1 second. Where's JT? JT. Add a friend. JT, I sent you a friend request now. Can you accept me? And can you DM me right now if you can? All right, guys, we are getting a little a small minor pullback here, but guys, man, I don't know, man. This market is just so silly now. Kid Poker, oh my god. Yeah, PH is about to blow up. Wow, guys, man, this market is just incredible. I'm trading my stop here, but I mean, it's now I've got $8,000 worth of drawdown on this account, so I think we're gonna try and pass this tomorrow. I will be trading this listed accounts tomorrow morning right off the bat. Right at the start, I will trade the listed accounts, and then I'll try to step into my Tradify. Depends. I may want to try and take a stab a little more aggressively on my funded accounts at the beginning, right at the start, right at the open, and then trade evals, because I think you get some nice little price movements right at the start on the first 15 minutes of the day. So I may try to hop into my funded accounts right off the bat. That could be Tradify accounts, or I would say my funding ticks funded account. I will be trading tomorrow morning, guys. Tomorrow morning I will be trading. Tomorrow's the last trading day of the week. I will be starting the streaming at what time again? What time again? I will be live. I may start before the cash is open. Yes, I mostly think so. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. 9:30 in the morning. Probably trade till the power hour tomorrow morning, guys. FYI, I may be live on my main. I'm not really sure. I haven't decided yet. I may go live on my main channel, or I may be live on this channel. So just yeah, well, I will let you guys know. You just blew up my PA, Jason Moon. On what PA are you talking about? Apex? And when did you blow up? This morning? Yeah, this market, I mean, if you try to short this market, man, we are gonna get hurt. Oh, Apex funded account. Yeah, man, I blew that Apex funded account this morning. So frustrating, to be honest. I felt like crying for about 10 minutes, and I was like, you know what? Oh, last Thursday. Okay, yeah. And man, this thing keeps going, guys. This thing keeps going. Oh, Jason Moon, you're trading Take Profit Trader? Really? Are you fairly new to Take Profit Trader? People who do not want to get blow up shorting like we thought. Yeah, this market has been really tough for sure. Yeah. They don't want to get repricing of this candle. Yeah, it doesn't look like bearish at all, man. You know, it's like today's NQ price action almost kind of feels like gold. Gold moving in one direction, guys. Mike Henson, you blew up your Billinox yesterday. Funded account. Really hurts when you pay so much for activation. I know, man. Mike Henson, I totally understand that. So I have an opportunity to add 2 funded accounts in my Billinox, but I haven't done that just yet because I'm just not good. I want one more payout with Billinox, and that's gonna pay for other new master accounts that I'm gonna be making. So I've got 1 master account now. I'm gonna look to see if I can trade that account, and if I do well on that, then that's gonna pay for my master accounts and my other new master accounts. But I'm not interested in trying to add anymore from here because I keep losing accounts, and it's not fun when you do that. Oh yeah, I mean, I just got payout a few days ago from Billinox, but I got too many accounts now, so it's really hard. I'm trying to put my attention to Tradify and Lucid both, and try to do well on both accounts. Yeah, tomorrow's Friday. You know what, guys? Just be careful, man. Maybe it's time to not trade the funded accounts tomorrow, unless you're kind of like trading micro. I don't know, man. I keep saying the same thing, and then I'm like, I do it differently. You know what I mean? I say I'm not gonna trade my funded accounts tomorrow, and then it's like, you know, and I do something else. I mean, tomorrow's gonna be. I have a feeling tomorrow's gonna be tough. I'm a little concerned about tomorrow's price action, to be very honest. The way it's moving right now, you know, it kind of makes me feel like maybe we may try to retest the high today, and are we just gonna go straight in one line? You know, that's the problem. The hardest thing to trade is when this market keeps ripping to the upside, and it's like, you know, you have no resistance anymore, and then you're gonna keep waiting for a pullback. You just never get a pullback, and then it's like you try to go long, and that's when it gets pulled back, and it gets you out of the trade. And you kind of suck ass, you know what I mean? The market knows everything, wants to go short. I'll try to catch up. Yeah. Oh man, yeah, it's tough. Tomorrow you'll be more choppy and more ups and honestly, I would prefer it to be a chop day. I would love to be a chop day. If I can get a chop day, I can probably do a better job. But if you're gonna get a big, massive 200-300 points move in one direction, I think that's when I'm gonna get kind of hurt. They will manipulate up and dump, maybe. Yeah, a lot of things can happen. So just be careful, guys. Maybe step in with the eval account right at the start, and maybe, you know, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start the day with the eval account, and I'll try to step in with the funded accounts a little bit after. Yeah, for option sellers, option traders, yeah. Well, option sellers, that's right, yeah. That's right. Time decay. And time decay is real. Yeah, I haven't been trading options for a while now. Oh man, I've got to transfer funds to my Ninja Trader so I can trade my own personal live account. A lot of things to do here, guys. Lots and lots of things. And I'm still looking for some new firms to trade with. Now I've got it here, Tradify and Lucid, but let's see how it goes. I've got Lucid, Tradify, I've got my funded futures network. I've got Apex, Take Profit Trader, Funding Ticks, and that's it. You know, that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've got 8 firms right now. 8 firms. Man, 8 firms. Holy, that's a lot of firms. 8 firms, trading 8 firms. Yeah, the options trading it's dangerous. You know, I would honestly, it's fun. Don't get me wrong, it's fun. But I wouldn't want to be. Like, you know, if I have an opportunity to trade futures or options or equity, my first priority is going to be equities, and then futures, and then the last thing is options. Like, I wouldn't mind putting money to work, let's say $10,000 to load in, say, Nvidia on a pullback, and just keep holding. You know, I have no pressure. You know, if it's the end of the world, unless it's the end of the world, let's say Nvidia pulls back 50%, I'm down 5,000, but I can still add another 5,000, average it down, and then wait for a bounce, right? It's too complicated to you know, trade options and think about time decay, think about a lot of other components, right, while you're trading futures too at the same time. So that's why I'm like, you know what, probably just better off trade the equities, and just in case something hits the fan and you are kind of down quite a bit, then you can just add to your position, as long as that firm that you're in, you have the confidence that firm is obviously going to end up getting a bounce. So eventually you'll be back in the money, right? If you're trading equities on obviously respectable firms, and then trade futures at the same time. So you're kind of like clear path. If you're trading options, you're going to have to think about when to exit, when to kind of get in, when to get out. You got to look at the time decay. You got to look at a lot of different things. Out of the money, in the money. Whoo, baby. Well, lots of crap. FFN, I think it's okay. I don't like, I know it's cheap. We're getting for $75 and you get 2 accounts, but honestly, I'm just so to be honest, man. I prefer, I like the Tradify. I like the Lucid. You know, I love Apex. You know, I love Take Profit Trader. I love I think Funding Ticks is okay, and that's it, you know. And Billionox is fine, and I enjoy trading Top Step as well. What is the best platform for personal futures account? I don't know in the US, but in Canada, I think Interactive Broker is probably the top choice. Dead payments, man. Do you ever struggle, really, to get 10 points? I never thought you struggled at all. But if you hedge, there will be less risk. Always buy. Well, I mean, you have a point, but it's a little more complicated than that, Monica. You know, it's not as easy as it sounds. I'm going to be using Ninja to do my personal live account futures trading. I'm going to use Ninja, or I may also try to, I don't know, we'll see, guys. I sent an email to TraderVate as well. I think TraderVate is coming up with their new, there's a bit of a change in TraderVate, right, guys? I'm going to have to take a deeper look into the changes they're making in TraderVate. It looks like for the better though, right? I got an obviously Dan Ammon shared a little bit of a change that TraderVate is making. But I haven't read the whole story though. Like, how's it gonna change? You know what I mean? I'm not sure. So we're kind of stalled in this 151 with no real meaningful pullback at all, guys. I don't know, man. I'm just gonna trail my stop here 141, and at some point I'm gonna have to close this trade, right? Well, let me just take a look and see discount. I've got $4,500 drawdown. It almost kind of feel like this is trailing. Your evals on your Lucid is trailing or what? Why is MML at 148? I think this is end of day trailing, so. So $2,700, 25. And this has got $3,000 in a single day, so yeah. I'm gonna definitely have to trade that account tomorrow morning. I know, Justin, right, man. And by the time you try to get to a trade with your funded account, guess what? This market is gonna tank against you. Did you try Funded Futures Family? Honestly, I did not get a chance to try, Monica. Instead of Funded Futures Family, I went with the Funded Futures Network. God, these firm names, they're all so complicated. Funded Futures Network, Funded Futures Family, Funded Futures something, funded something, funding something. Damn, guys. Alpha Futures, Aqua Futures. Like, damn it, guys. Can we just stop? It's been riding the moving average nicely. Yeah. Funded Futures Family was racist against Asian. Really? Yeah, I'm definitely not trading my Funded Futures Family for sure now. Done. Done deal. I'm out of that trade. My Funded Futures. Eventually, the government will want to catch some of the action and make rules. On what? On prop firm? The changes are already taking place right now. For the worse. At some point, we're gonna have to all move to live. So guys, man, I'm telling you, just take, capitalize on this prop firm space, man. This is once in a lifetime opportunity for us to bank as much as we can. Oh really? It's online? Yeah, honestly, I don't really give a damn about whatever they do. It's not worth my time to check out the video. It's really not worth my time. I've definitely got better stuff to do. Oh shit, we are finally getting a pullback here, guys. Holy emergency, guys! We are getting a pullback here, guys. This could be the first little attempt. Wow, it's gonna be interesting, guys, how we end up pulling back here. I may exit this trade right now. What a perfect timing to kind of end the trade. All right, guys, I'm gonna exit this trade, and I'm gonna trade my other account. Justin Wright, 25,300. Maybe we could we could possibly do that. I wouldn't be surprised if we get there. Gold $10,000 by Thanksgiving. Holy mochaccino, guys, man. Come on. Let's just try to be real. I think $20,000 on gold. What do you guys think? I'll probably see gold. Let's just make it up to 20K, guys. How about that, everybody? That's gonna be sick, man. Let's just make a Bitcoin to maybe 1 million. What do you guys think about 1 million? I like that idea. We'll get there eventually. Yeah, I mean, I know, maybe. I'm not sure, to be honest, man. I don't really have a lot of conviction that we're gonna get it up there. I don't think so. I could be wrong, but I mean, yeah, we are pretty much close to that high, guys. 172. Are we gonna witness something big here today? Yeah, we are pretty close, man. Look at this move. Wow. Capricino, everyone. Look at this. I think we're gonna see that 178 now today, I guess. Yeah, Bitcoin on the daily chart is looking wild. Some big strong candles. Yeah, pretty scary looking candles, man. I don't even want to look at those candles, man, to be honest. Scary. First rare 5 minutes candle since 5 minutes, 50 minutes, yeah. You're not fearful on those pullbacks. The double test the top here? Could be. Oh, jeez, guys, my first entry got filled right now. Guys, this market's trying to move as we speak. Miroski, what up, man? Tiger Cheeto, yeah, I like that. Let's try to target the retesting of this high. Miroski, your short's getting... Oh, man. The Bitcoin is going to explode. Monica, let me hold the dollar, man. What up? Justin Wright in the house. Dan Emmons, when it was $200, it was going to 10K. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I was there when it was like $700, and then it popped to 15,000. I was like, you know what? That's crazy. No one's gonna ever. You're not gonna find a buyer at 15,000 for sure. And then it kept pushing $20,000, 30,000, and it just kept going. I was like at denial. Alright guys, I'm still long right now as we speak. This looks like it wants to pull back here a little bit more. I'm gonna have to flatten this trade right here, guys. I kind of feel like, you know, we're trying to get let's say this VWAP's gonna curl back up again, and by the time we see our price pull back here, probably we have some level of support here at 131, and then we'll probably find a nice little support in this 130 to 125, and from there we try to get a bounce back again. Or maybe we try to reverse back down. I think from here, if we can hold, then we push it all the way down again. This thing could go all the way down back into 25,100, guys. We could possibly do that too, right? We are kind of like overstretched at this point, right? So, RSI pretty oversold too. So we could see a pullback here down into this 130s, and then probably get a bounce off that level. Yeah, it looks like a little rejection here at 147. we could see this thing pull back into the 130s too. Yeah, I do kind of feel like London is getting ready to take it down, I guess. You're right, Miroski. I kind of feel like that's what it's gonna be. Who knows though what they are trying to do, but that's what I kind of feel like the same. Wow, look at this bounce, guys. Keeps going. I'm gonna have to get rid of this. Wow, incredible. What a move here. What a move. You try to short this market, it's gonna be a problem, I guess, right? Bad news is the good news for the market. That's right. Unfortunately, you know, it's we are at denials, man. Look at this push to the upside all the way right from the start of this market open. This pullback was just to get everybody out before they can hop on a long, right? Today. Incredible. Luckily I found that's luckily I found a perfect entry here. And then I got another entry here as well. That's sick, man. What a great trade. All right, I'm still looking for something. I don't know if we are going to get that though. I'm looking for a better entry, but I would obviously would like to see some pullback here. All right, guys, the market, I don't know if this market really wants to do anything right now, to be honest. We'll just call it a day, guys. I will not trade anymore through the rest of the day. We'll just leave it as is for now, and I'm gonna have to call it a day. I'm gonna go get some noodles to eat. Everybody, love you guys. Thank you for being here today. Throughout the whole entire duration. Thank you so much for being here, hopping into the stream, hanging out. My fellow traders, we'll see you guys back tomorrow during the New York Cash, the biggest and the largest. Stock Tiger is gonna be back tomorrow. Let's all have a great rest of the night. We'll see you guys back tomorrow. Take care. And good luck tomorrow as well. Have a great rest of the night. God bless everybody, you and your family. Take care and peace.